Alright, so now in this one, what I want to do is get rid of this. I don't need it anymore. I just wanted to do it just for the simple fact to get some shapes out here. I have a hard time teaching students how to draw that never even did this. You know what I mean? Like, everything always is taboo tracing, taboo tracing. And, that's not really the case. Like, when I was a kid, I traced a lot of stuff, and now I can just kind of freehand stuff. It's just no big deal for me. But I don't think I would have been able to do that unless I started at one level of tracing. And I would do this. I would trace out an animal, and then I would say, okay, well, now I'm going to fill in all the details. And I'm going to make it into something a little bit different. Okay? So now that I got this, let's think about an organic biomechanical giraffe, shall we? So first off, I need to understand where these eyes are going to go on this thing. So I'm going to just kind of make a line that kind of goes into this area just for the eyes. And of course, whatever animal that you chose is going to have a whole different line structure for, the eyes, the nose, whatever. Okay, and I'm just going to make some really interesting type shapes coming off here. This is the first giraffe I ever drew. I'm going to put some of these harsh angles in here. And you see, I'm putting form on top of form on top of form. At this point, I don't really care about keeping everything so clean. I really want to just kind of be very creative at this stage. Don't forget to blur your vision. That's one of the number one tricks that you have to do as a digital artist is learn how to blur your vision and let go. Do not sit in front of the computer screen like right up close. Always sit very far back from the computer screen. Now I'm going to start cleaning up a little bit of these forms to see what I have. If I put shapes out here that kind of represent very harsh transitions of spikes and stuff like that, it just adds the interesting look to it. So I might do biomechanical, I might do a natural biomechanical look. So I have to just decide what form sits on what here. By putting these little indents in every once in a while, I'm giving it kind of an organic feel, and it's kind of squishing up those forms. Like if two forms fold on top of another, if I just kind of put a little indent in there like that, it adds a lot more interesting look to it. And sometimes I'll use thicker lines and thinner lines together just because, then I can say, okay, I'm done with this form right here. This is kind of the outside edge of it, and I'm going to make a thicker line that represents that change. And sure, this seems boring to watch, so you don't have to keep watching mine if you feel like you have it and you want to go on with the lesson, and that's fine too. You don't have to keep watching all the videos just to get the core concept. You might be a student that gets this right off the bat and sees what I'm exactly doing here. I'm taking one concept and going a whole different way with it, but keeping the overall shape or silhouette of it. Because that's what I really wanted. I wanted the silhouette of this giant graceful animal in the background. And then I'm just kind of going here and sketching in some new stuff that represents a whole different anatomy structure to it, making it very unique. And you're going to find out that that's basically how you draw anyway. I mean, if you can draw the silhouette or outline of an object, the rest is just rendering at that point. Alright, so go on to the next video if you want some more details as me yammering around and making this into my biomechanical devil giraffe or whatever it is. Alright, on to the next video.